pussy like this. Shake your body, don't stop, don't miss. Just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it now. Lick it good, suck this pussy just like you should. Right now, lick it good, suck this pussy just like you should. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back.
Yo, yo, yo. What's happening, good people? We late. We got good reason to be, though. We had some technical difficulties. I particularly like to be on time, but we had some technical difficulties. I didn't even say that right. Difficulties. But I got, Lab and Reek in the building today.
That's
Reek
right.
is back.
That's right.
I mean, hallelujah. Won't he do it? He said he would. So I got Lab on the 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s.
That's right.
And Reek over
As
there trying
always.
Reek was over there fussing for a good 10 minutes. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? I was like, right, and I'm trying to over here, okay, right. So I ain't finna get cussed out on my own show, but it happens. But yeah, okay, so we are so proud of you being able to come down the steps, 2 flights. Okay, 2 flights of step. When I say I'm so proud of you, I don't know what to do. And you know what? She ain't complain. She ain't complain, but she gonna complain going up. So I'm gonna have to hear about this when we get off of air. Y'all might hear this shit on Facebook anyway. All right, it's a bunch of people checking in. Shalonda said you are extremely late. That's my number 1 fan. She be clockwise. Oh, wait a minute. Shalonda said, "Hey, Reek." But guess who just checked in for real? That penitentiary chancellor. Okay. Hey, babe.
Hey, Chico.
Chico's in the building. No, not really, but he's kind of like there because we love each other too much. Interestingly enough, today is my mother's birthday. So happy
Thank
birthday. You so yes, and she is a faithful fan and listener. I could just cuss until the moon turns red, and my mama be like, "I'm so proud of my child." Like I said, I could be like, "Mama, I think I'm gonna get me a job in Magic City." She'd be like, "Ooh, let's pick out thongs." Like my mama has always been proud. I could say my mama be a prostitute. Girl, I know which corner. Like my mama has always supported me in the most foolish shit ever. So. Right. Tell me something. You can go under the bridge. No. I'm not going under the bridge, but I'm going to be a high class paying home mom. I'm going to the big hotels. Chico, this was before you. So, Paul laugh. Long time ago, Chico. Long time. Yeah, today is Mom's birthday. So, happy birthday, Mama. I love you. Janelle loves you. Bayla John love you. Chico love you. It's a bunch of folk that just love you. Chico just said about that life for real today. I'm going to let that go. That's an inside joke that most of y'all don't know what's going on. Don't be taking no penitentiary chances. You know what I'm saying? Because we out here teaching life lessons. So anyway, thank you, babe. Thank you, Punchinella, for telling me to tell my mama happy birthday. She is going to be so... Look, I had about maybe 100 different comments from just random people saying, tell your mama happy birthday. And they don't know my mama. But they had never really seen my mom because we grew up down here with my grandparents. So people, it was kind of a mystery who my parents were. Mm-hmm. So today I posted a picture of her. And they were like, dang, your mama fine. I got a bunch of DMs. Some. Is she available? No, she is not. But no.
Go back and look at that picture.
I mean, she called. Look, Phil told my auntie called. I said, I know it. Look, auntie even came on there and said, this Phil mom told me something. See, that's already know she the coldest. Right. So anyway, another shout out. Oh, wait a minute. Stop playing. Guess who just checked in for real? Lewis Hill. That's Shaw's husband. Yeah. Lou, what you Lou. That's my dude. Lou gonna say 2 words during the show, like, all right. Right, and that's it. But Shaw gonna come over here in a few minutes, so I'm just waiting on Shaw. What was I saying? Okay, shout out to a couple people. Jessica Williams, who is a big fan of the show. She's also my cousin. She lost her mom this week, so just know that we are up here praying for you and we are loving on you. So just know that you are not alone, and we're gonna get through this week and everything's gonna be fine. So love you, boo. And then I gotta talk about some shit that really hit me over the weekend.
What hit you?
Chico went to his 30th class reunion for high school.
30 years in.
Not 50. 30. And if you are from Atlanta, that's one thing. Let's put them people in a separate compartment right now. But if you are not from Atlanta, but you've been to Atlanta, or you know somebody from Atlanta, the first thing they gonna ask you when you tell them you from Atlanta, what they say, Reed? What school you went to? And that's how they categorize what type of person you are. So the 2 popular schools in APS were, Reed don't want to talk about it.
I don't know. I'm from Chicago.
She said she's not paying us attention, even though she's producing. Maze and Doug.
Oh, I was going to say Lane Tech and Whitney Young, but that was in Chicago.
Okay, so wait. We're going to talk about Thurl and Washington. And my favorite one, Archer. Let me talk. No. I don't accept that right now. Look, if you are from Atlanta and you were honored enough to be an Archer Eagle, I ain't never seen nobody say they gonna roll up on an Archer Eagle. That's when Andre was like, now who want to go fuck with Hollywood Court? Ain't nobody really answered that question and said me.
All I know is we had a first lady go to our school. I'm just saying.
You had who? The first lady?
Yeah,
Oh, y'all had Michelle up there?
Yeah.
I'm trying to holler at her man. Okay,
Whitney
Chico.
Young all day long.
Chico, I'll come back. That's all I know. That's all you need to know, baby. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to go get the bag, and then I'm coming back. So we went to this brunch. And honest, okay.
I just got to ask a question.
Yeah.
What makes all y'all Atlanta women think that going to get the bag
is the deal?
Cool, and that
we was raised like that.
And that y'all going to be able to come back.
Oh, yeah, you can always come back, Reed.
No,
Reed.
Make it going to get the bag does not make it a good. Does not make it a good deal.
Lab, you
Chico,
open.
don't fall for that shit.
Lab, wait a minute. Lab.
I've always wanted to ask that question because my friend always say, "I'm gonna go get the bag, but then I'm gonna come back." What makes you think that going to get the bag is even a good idea?
All right, let's talk about that, family.
Like we all gonna say, because Chico, follow me on this. We not thinking about the bag. We thinking about what you doing to get the bag, and what makes you think that coming. We gonna be like, oh, you got the bag, and gonna forget all the shit you did to get the bag.
All right, you ready for this one? I got an answer.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
And the promise ain't.
Listen
if you
to
get
me.
The bag, you can't just promise it. You gotta get
the
it.
same thing I did. Chico said, no, you can't. Same thing you did. Look, the same thing that I did to get the bag is the same reason why he gonna take me back. Now, we started this program, Reed, did we not? Talking about lick that just like you should.
I'm just gonna say
that wasn't a question or a request. That was kind of a command.
But it's gonna be some questions in the comeback.
Hey, guess what? Everything in this life is questionable. The
saying,
answer is whether you gonna say yes or no.
It ain't gonna be no easy comeback. It's gonna be some.
Let me tell you something.
What the?
Chico. Okay, Chico. Look, Chico talking about right. Chico.
Exactly, Chico.
Chico, tell the truth. If somebody came up to you with Janelle done checked in now. It's about to be on and popping. West Side's #1 finest. Classy. Janelle said, make sure you tell people that I'm classy.
I'm ghetto.
Classy. I'm West Side.
But I'm classy.
Classy. So And then she's like, wait a minute, I'm Janelle funny like that. But no, okay. Chico, serious. Thomas Portis is on. Our just regular wants to be guest. Chico say don't ask him shit.
I know, right? Don't ask me shit.
Right. Here's the thing. Chico, if somebody came up to us and proposed an indecent proposal, Rick said, tell it now. If I know I got Rick over in the corner, hallelujah, and I know that this is going to go through. You mean to tell me, and I ain't talking about $1 million. I'm talking about some real lottery money. Like that Powerball kind of money. For one night, maybe two. You going to tell me no. I'm ready for that response. Look, here's my thing. Go for a month and come back and send me some cash at me. Okay. Cash at me. I'm a cash app Chico. Chico, look, and look, the other day. Okay, so we're going to talk about the reunion. So I give Maze credit. Shout out to Maze High. I would never, ever say this in life, so it is being recorded right now. I am an Astro, and I will be 225 certified for all my life. You will never, ever in this lifetime see me wearing some baby blue and gold. I think that's just not my color, okay? However, I was very, very proud of Maze and Doug are like the biggest rivals ever. Janelle just said Reek. And just so you know that y'all are the best friends, and I don't know if I'm included in that circle yet, so I'm going to wait. But here's what I'm saying to y'all. Maze had an alumni brunch, and it was for all the classes. And mind you, the first graduating class of Maze was in 1982. This is how hardcore alumni roll here. They had about 250 to 300 people at this brunch. And Chico had to speak. Wait a minute. Let's go into that. I wrote Chico's speech. And let me tell you how that went left. Don't do it like that. I did them like that. But you know what? I thought it was going to be a crowd of people that were going to be down to earth like us. There's a bunch of pastors in there. So look, they up there talking about, they singing God is able, God is good. They singing all of that, right? Opening it up. Chico was him and Tammy Gilliam. What's up, Tammy? I know you watching. Tim and Tammy Gilliam had to go and do reflections. So, wait a minute. Doug High All Day Astro for Life is what Janelle just posted. And we'll die for that shit. So, look. So, this is some funny shit. I wrote the speech. I got to tell y'all what the speech said. The speech was like, hey, y'all. You know, they told me to come up here and do some reflections for the day, you know, and I was thinking about what I should do, but I just said maybe I should just speak from the heart. And he was Chico to my hater. Look, and then Chico does this. I said, babe, you got to look emotional when you do this, right? I said, so turn and kind of, you know, do one of them numbers. I said, and then come back and was like, I think it was the way I wore my hair. I think it was the stylish clothes that I wear. Now, y'all got to know that Chico won superlative in best dress at Maze. It was just the little things you did that showed how much I really care. Yes. He said, but when I'm all alone with you. And then he said, but wait a minute. He said, my new wife is here. He talked about my new wife is here. Tell me something, but she a good first wife. Exactly. And guess what I said when he said my new wife is here and she a good first wife? Tell it. So nobody really understand the foolishness night. So he goes through the whole thing of like all these reflections about music, about clothes, and high right, low lefts, and that asymmetric bob, bitches with stacks, and that Theon's, you know, nail polish. Yes, baby. Yes, honey. Look, he even did this. And for all of y'all couples who got dressed alike and went and got that faithful hair picture and did like this. Right, you got to do like this on. Right, you got, wait a minute. Why is my phone so hood? It is the hoodest phone in the world. Hood phone again. So he goes through all that, right? Great speech. He even does a Kilo Ali tribute to Do You Hear What I Hear? Ask me how he ends it. With all the pastors and everybody that's giving scholarships, my husband ends it with something that I did not write. So in the mortal words of Craig and Day Day, and I just did this.
Oh, shit.
In the mortal words of Craig and Day Day, I'm top flight security of the world. And I'm a maze raider, and I would die for this shit. And literally drops my extra exit right. So
Sound like a pretty good speech to me, Chico.
it was like 3 people. It was like 3 people in the crowd that were like, yeah, like
That boy good.
that boy good, right? Okay, but wait a minute. So Cheek, I promise this is my last hating joke on you. Did y'all know that Chico was in a dance group?
Oh, shit.
I did.
I looked like he was in a dance group.
He told me about that shit.
Do y'all know Cheek was trying to yig it up at the annual brunch?
Please, did anybody
Did the videotape?
No, but they videoed another fat dude that was like, I mean, he hit him.
Chico ain't fat, don't
They did this, and then all of a sudden, everybody was like, yeet. And I think that gave Chico courage to get up there and say that top flight security.
I love it.
I was like, this, yo. Okay, but Janelle wanted to know if the rest of the members of the dance crew was in there. So I did a poll on Facebook asking, do you remember any dance crews from Atlanta? And basically, this was a big deal in Atlanta. If you were in a dance crew, you competed at every talent show, and every talent show was packed. You could go to any high school, and you had a dance crew, and they would have smoke, lights, all of that, right? Let me tell you some of the names. Baby Stray Cats. Stray Cats. Look, somebody was like down for law was doing other things than just dancing. Atlanta Party Rockers, aka APR. What was it? What's the other one? What was the other one? Excess or something like that? Obsession.
She don't hear you.
Obsession. It was a bunch of stuff, right? Ask me what Chico's group was named.
What was it?
Little Rascals.
Sound about right. Sound about right.
Nothing was little about Chico then. So I'm trying to figure out why they were little and why they were rascals. And why did y'all think that was the cool dance name? People had names like, Fresh Dance Crew, FDC. Mm-hmm. Fresh Dance Crew. Like, it's kind of like when you have Fresh Grooving. Wait a minute. Chico is saying that he won all the contests and they got all their moves from him. Baby, I know it. And I can still tell it in your current dance moves right now. But y'all named y'all. What did the shirt?
A LR. He didn't want to have 3 letters in his name. He wanted to be different. So he just said Little Rascals, the LR. LRC. You know what I'm saying?
That could also stand for low roller.
Yeah. Yep.
Cheek, I love you. I'm not going nowhere unless that indecent proposal comes up. But I'm coming back. I'm about to get roasted. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Even if we not broke, I'm still going to send them out there to get that bag. It's a couple chicks that been looking at them, too. And I'm thinking, if they got a check sheet, you get a pass.
No, if he don't go get the bag, we going to be broke up.
Chico said FDC was the original crew, but after that, they stole all the moves from Cheek.
I believe that.
Oh, my God.
I believe that, Cheek.
So he had a full-blown reminiscent situation, but it was a beautiful brunch. Shout out to Maze for bringing that whole thing together. They raised a lot of money for a lot of different scholarships for the kids that are currently at Maze. So shout out to Maze High. Doug High gonna do the same, except Doug High Day we gonna sell liquor shots and we not gonna have no brunch. That shit y'all had was real nice, but that shit was $34. We can get more for our money if we just go to English Pub. and just set up shop.
Fire up the grill.
Yeah, Lab can throw on the 1s, 2s, 3s, 4, and 5, and Black Tony gonna tell you to back in so you can park right. Okay. Now the plane did crash over in English Park, but they just done put some netting over it so they don't step in the mud.
There you have it.
They ain't worried about that plane, and I bet y'all when that plane landed, they were like this. Ooh, they wasn't even like, let's go see what happened. Let's go help. They were just like this. Ooh, like damn, right.
Is he all right?
I hope they all right. Like they ain't going over to check, cause guess what? That plane might blow up and it won't be with me. Them my peoples.
That's right.
But no, shout out to Mace. And then afterwards we went to the Painted Duck. Have y'all been there?
I hate that place.
Why? The food was banging.
Because they broke her truck.
Who broke your truck, Reed? The Painted Duck?
That's what bowling at, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we hate that place.
Well, damn it.
The emergency brake on her truck.
Emergency brake. So you mean to tell me you were flying with no brakes? Whenever that happens, I pull in the grass.
They tried to
Steal
my
it.
car or do something with it because they couldn't even find my truck for a long time. And when they found it, the steering wheel sounded funny.
So yeah, they was trying, but then they had a key.
Man, I don't know what the fuck happened, but that shit there.
Now see that right there will have Chico out there taking penitentiary chances because he don't like nobody mess with Reed. You can mess with a lot of people. Don't mess. Don't mess. So anyway. Hey, Mama Creasy, I hope you're watching. You know I love you. I'm going to stop cussing so much. Yeah. Yeah. Chico said he thought it was dope. I thought the food was good. But I think Chico thought it was extra dope because he had 6 doubles of...
Everything looked dope.
Yeah, everything was looking dope at that point. Talking about grapefruit and Kettle One or whatever, or Gray. I don't know what he was. But he was like this at the end of the night, feeling all on me. And I was like, why is this? It's touchy-feely. He was like, I like that short dress you got on. And I was like, it's the thighs, ain't it? He was like, it's them thighs.
It was getting freaky. Frisky.
So hopefully Rick and Lab will have a little niece and nephew soon. Hey. All right. I was also told to go ahead and announce that Doug High Day for the year 2019 will be held on June 8th at the school. Make sure y'all go. We're going to be selling money, lottery tickets for shit that y'all not going to win. And we're going to make sure that y'all have some shots out there that y'all can buy. And then we're going to go ahead and just get that for scholarship money after we get our cut. Anyway, we ain't that classy. She gonna talk about right. Okay, I guess I'm gonna start on how we got home. Tom reminded me today that I was still in the hospital gown, and for the next 20 more chapters, I'm gonna still be in that damn gown. But last time we were talking about how my dad had called in on the phone that Mina and them. Oh, not Nicole Binion had snuck into the thing. That's Nicole Binion. Her real name is Mina. I gave that away. So anyway, all right. So my dad is pissed because we got disconnected. Okay, and so he starts with, I am steady saying hello. I begin dialing the number again and no answer. I hope that all is okay. This is really making me pack my bags. Yes, this is Joseph Jones. I need the next flight to Tampa. I already knew how he got down. Papa Joe ain't no joke. Okay, I am tired of being the level-headed one. I am tired of people pushing us around and telling us what to do. Jacinta is right. I'm about to nut up. Next thing I know, this woman starts floating towards us. Lab, you're going to appreciate this. At first, I am thinking that she isn't real, and then all of a sudden, she comes close to me and says, has anybody ever told you you look like Lewis? I am stuck. Random. This is the bitch that floats. I think she's a ghost, but I think she was floating. So, okay. So anyway, I am stuck. I tell her that I did not know that I look like Lewis. Because, see, what you can't do in them situations is tell them people, no.
Or say,
Huh?
who the fuck is Lewis?
You can't do that in the doom room because it'll flip on you.
Okay.
So I am scared to tell her that I don't even know who Lewis is. It's like Tales from the Crypts up in here. She floats away. I turn back to Nicole and Jacinta and ask, did y'all see that shit? They are dying laughing. Jacinta says, Lewis. So I just started calling Chico Lewis. This done happened a couple times. So even like now in life, if I see him doing some weird shit, I'll be like, look, Lewis. Lewis, we didn't see nothing. I feel like I just got pranked. Dear God, thank you for floating Maria around to our table. I truly needed the right distraction to calm this situation down. I also want to thank you for letting me know that Maria can talk. Please keep sending her around the doom room so that everybody can touch the hem of her garment. Amen. I'm so stupid. White Coat walks out of her office. I look at Chico and tell him that I don't know who she is, but I believe she is someone that can help us. Nicole checks her out. She notices that this woman has on dress slacks and sneakers. Okay. Yes, she is a doctor, and that is probably loaded and doesn't take time to go shopping or do her makeup in the morning. Just sad. I asked Chico if he could figure out what her deal is. I look awkward just walking around the doom room as I please. I start to feel bad because others notice that I am free to do whatever I want. Do whatever I want, and they are stuck in here. I make a mental note of it. I walk up to the doctor while she is flipping through some charts. Excuse me, I am Chico Daniel. My wife Jacinta Daniel is a patient here. She looks at me perplexed. Are you one of her doctors? She looks around the room and asks me to point Jacinta out. I show her and she looks surprised. She says, wow, I never knew that she was even in here. Okay. Let me look through my charts and see what I have for her. The look on her face of how in the fuck did you know she was here is calmed down by her eagerness to understand why she hasn't seen her. She tells me that she is the floor's head psychiatrist. All patients must be seen by her. She is somewhat disturbed that she was not informed of Jacinta being a patient. I asked her if she could ensure me that Jacinta will be given her regular medications. I also tell her this situation was all wrong. I feel that she truly believes what I am saying to her, but I am sure she hears similar stories from others. Her job is to evaluate and treat patients. I ask her if she is the person that determines whether or not someone is fit to enter back into society. She sighs and says that her recommendation does play a factor in the decision making by a state judge. Can you please get my wife home to me? She looks at me with much compassion. She tells me that she will make it a point to see Jacinta and determine her mental capacity. She cannot ensure me that a court date would come as soon as that is determined. I thank her profusely. I take my seat on the 747 aircraft headed to Atlanta. Philadelphia did not have any direct flights to Tampa, so I'm having to switch planes at Hartsfield Jackson International. My patience is out. Something tells me that I should have flown private or military. That's what kind of Papa Joe we got. This flight should be approximately 2 hours and 20 minutes from gate to gate. The flight from Atlanta to Tampa should only be an hour and 13 minutes gate to gate. If this is not the circumstances, then I have totally messed up the radar and calculating systems for this aircraft. This was one of my first patents. That's who we dealing with. I'm distracted from my engineering calculations when the flight attendant asks if I would like a beverage before takeoff. I tell her to fetch me a Coors Light. The beers. I try calling Nicole's phone back, and before the door closes, it goes straight to voicemail. The flight attendant comes onto the PA system. All flight attendants, all call and cross-check. Tampa Memorial, I hope you are ready for this. And that is the end of chapter 16 that we have been reading since August. You think I'm going to get out of the hospital now? That's what everybody else does.
We're going to have to do one of those stick around things where we tell you what happened. A brief synopsis of this chapter and keep it moving.
And keep it moving. But I think, you know what? Some people be like, be looking at it like, okay, this going to be the day. But it really don't be. Anyway. Well, y'all know how I'm feeling. Yeah, I'm all over the place today. But recently I have been, you know, y'all, I really don't go to church like as a member, but more as a visitor. Okay? I think I'm a great church visitor. So I have not made any, I sit up front. Because I want people to see me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a third or fourth row kind of hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I want pastor to be like, who was that? But I just want, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want the plate to come by me. I just pass it on because I'm not a member of this church. So why am I tithing to you? So I recently went to visit a church. And I just took some notes of the different things. Now, we've talked about churches and funerals and all kind of stuff in the past. But there were some things that I had not brought up in some past shows. And I was like, that's pretty interesting. And I realized that as I'm looking around the church, it's certain things that certain people do in the church that make other people in the church mad. Now, I'm thinking that church should be a place where you come, fellowship, come together. But I'm finding out that y'all kind of ratchet up in these damn churches. It's really a different type of political system. So I'm going to talk about a few things that make some church folk mad. Gay people who have joined the congregation. The first problem with that is this. Let me get my hair right. Because that's what the gays will want me to do. I am no way the disclaimer to this is I am no way informed against anybody from the LGBT or whatever they got to add to that acronym. I am all for love. My grandmama told me you cannot tell nobody who to love. But some of y'all got these personalities that come with this extra estrogen that y'all done got because of the systematic situation that you done been put in. Right. But you got on a suit with a tie. Because that Gucci tie is everything. You understand what I'm telling you? And honey, you got to show them loafers with them red bottoms on it. You know. Right. So let's talk about my good, to me, the gay people in the church, all the elders be like, ain't this some shit? Now, how you gonna say ain't? That's the one thing I do hate about church is that you get judged like hell in the church. But all your people crazy. We gonna talk about that. So they don't like the gays in the church because they elders and they don't understand it. You know, it's a sin.
Right.
But let me tell you how them gay people overcome. He gay, but he got to sit up front. You want to know why? He got to look at pastor. He trying to see if pastor going to give him some type of sign. Like a little wink like this, or, you know, crossing of the eyes, or pop your collar, or point at me when he's saying something. They got to sit up front, Reed. Okay? And they want to be the undercover lover. And we know a few preachers here in Atlanta that have been known to do that to some of the boys out in the congregation and then say they didn't do it. But they wear them biking shorts and they take pictures of it in the mirror and it gets exposed.
I ain't calling no names. This is allegedly.
I ain't saying nothing is long. I ain't saying nothing about bishoping. And I don't know nothing about
somebody named Eddie.
I don't know nobody named Eddie. Rest in peace. However, comma. Everybody know it. Okay. He got to sit in the front pew. The other thing that the gay man likes to do when he comes to church, he joins the choir.
Automatically.
He either what? That is a known ministry, baby. He is. Wait, Hope said that's true. He is not gonna only join the choir. He wants to be in the middle for bass, even though he sings soprano. He's in the middle with the bass, and he is the main person that choreographs the chorus next move. So sometimes y'all know how y'all be rocking like this. You know how the ones with the Mississippi Mass roll, right? That's what you call when they just be and then somebody got to lead. But the gay person, I'm specifically talking about men. They get up there with their sunshine outfit that don't match with nothing the choir got on. He ain't got his robe on, okay? But he in his mind is the director / organist / piano / flute / that flute. Ho, don't give him a tambourine, honey. That shit will be on top of his head and he will think it's the thorns around Jesus. Don't you do that. Okay? I'm just trying to tell you. They try, and you know they gotta be, you know how the church had the microphones that kind of come down. Oh, he making sure he positions so his voice is just
it carries.
What you say? And he gets louder than that damn microphone.
Right.
Because you can hear him in the back. But the main thing is for all y'all rich churches that got TV screens on the side to what you call zoom in. He is making sure that his makeup is on fleek. Honey, them eyebrows have been arched over there in Greenbrier Mall in the middle. And he got a couple lashes, but he telling y'all they his natural ones, but he ain't get the full set. What, and they can afford them. Okay, sidebar. Gay people can afford things that nobody else in this world can afford. They be dressed to kill. They card always go through at Nordstrom's. I mean, you can go out to eat. They be at expensive restaurants. And then during the day, they got on shorts. Which makes me think they don't go to work. And be sexy? Who them some sexy people?
They work
a
from
gay
home.
man is the sexiest thing alive.
They work from home.
Get in the bag.
Get in the bag.
Okay. He has decided to be in charge of the usher board because he want to pick out their outfits. You know how sometimes the usher board, sometimes they wear all black, sometimes they wear all white. But he wants to come in and reorganize, okay, them old ushers that's done already said, now I don't know why they done told him he could be a part of this ministry. But he ain't finna tell me to wear purple. I ain't even got nothing in purple. Well, I do, but I ain't wearing it to church. Her name Mabel. You know I'm making Elster in them. Pearl bad with it. Okay.
Pearl cuss a lot.
What you say,
They
what
got to
you
be
say.
out there
I'm gonna
rapping
talk
ass
about it in a
mad.
minute. I'm gonna talk about her in a minute. Okay. He has also decided to become a deacon. He's heading up the LGBT ministry. And that has never been done before in this church. And according to the elders, it ain't gonna happen today. Okay? So the gays are trying to take over a section of the church that they want to put ropes and those little banners that say reserved. Reed know what I'm talking about. Like, this our section right here. We got the VIP. We got the VIP, baby. We got the VIP. And this is where all my friends can come and feel comfortable while they up in here. You know, don't even, and you know what? They gonna be the main ones passing the plate. You need to be paying attention to that side. See, that's what they do. Y'all know y'all do this. I already said he is the one church called to play the piano or the organ for a funeral that's happening during the week. Let me tell y'all why I think that's foolish. A gay man will take off from his $135,000 job, okay, to go into a funeral during the week. He would take vacation time, baby. And he would go up there and play Precious Lord like you ain't never heard it before. And then he has to, it's not like he gives respect to the family of the deceased what he tends to do is he organizes the organ to play as if a vampire has just left the building. He gets them pipes a blowing, and he's thinking about late on the night, but he gets these pipes a blowing. And then next thing, look, they get pipes blowing. Okay, they lay pipe, and then pipes are blowing.
Oh my God.
Okay, let's just keep it 100.
Okay.
Because it's sometimes it's one way out and one way in, and that's what we dealing with.
Well,
There go Rika.
that's why he get to wear shorts in the morning.
And that's why they get the bag. They 135. They only claim 135 because they work at Deloitte and Touche. But really, they don't talk about that other 75 they getting on the side for securing the bag for the undercover preachers. You feel me? Okay. I ain't going to say nothing about long. Anything long.
Nothing long
Anything that's been a bishop.
at all.
Or anybody I know named Eddie. I ain't talking nothing about that. Okay. Keep going.
Allegedly, he
Allegedly.
from Atlanta.
Allegedly, I don't talk about any pastors that's allegedly from Atlanta.
Exactly.
But sometimes they be there.
Mm-hmm.
For the Bonner Brothers show.
Mm-hmm.
For their edges. Last but not least, on the gays in the church, they are in charge of rearranging the the flowers at the altar. You ever been to a funeral? To a church service and they have fresh flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he gonna change that. Don't have an Easter lily up there and a regular aluminum foil bottom plant. He about to take that out of there. Okay? He is about to take it out of there. Hey, Mina. He is about them damn flowers with the little aluminum foil plastic things at the bottom. He's not having that. He is gonna go somewhere in the back of the church and find him a clay pot and reboost it. He don't believe in that. Yeah, he not having that because see, when you water it, hey, aunties love. Chase is saying, hey, aunties love. Say I'm auntie's biggest guy, and I just love him so much. And him don't want spaghetti. How about Chase told Mina to shut up? She said, girl, I had to pull over. And then when she asked him about it, he was like, I didn't know. He's 2. He knew. But he got that from my side. Anyway, love you, Chase. You just auntie's biggest love. So anyway. But yeah, he's going to rearrange them flowers, okay? And when Pastor come through on Sunday, he hit him with this. You know I got you a boutonniere. But I need to pin it on you. And so now this is the time for him to hold Pastor by the shoulder and by the lapel and be like, just hold it right here for 1 second. Pastor be in there for 3 minutes telling me something, you still got it? I ain't got it yet. I'm trying to get it. All right. Let's talk about the lady in the choir. I recently went to an event at a church and they had a lady in the choir. And Chico gonna kill me. Chico said, no, don't do it. Yeah. So Chico was a pallbearer at a funeral for a dear friend. That shit was so damn funny. I walked in with the family, but Chico had to sit in a different pew because he's a pallbearer.
Right.
But I got to sit in the back. So I'm doing this to Chico because he all the way on this side. Way across the church.
Oh, Lord.
So then I'm touching people. Tell him. Touch him. And then I'm doing like this. Check your phone. So he is like, what the hell? It was a lady. And he was just like, look, this. I'm going to tell y'all some shit that Chico do that people don't expect. So the young lady that was sitting next to me is also a wife of one of their good friends. So we cool. So we sitting there and she telling me, I'm moving down from you because I'm not sitting next to you in no funeral because I know you're going to add the food and we in a church. We ain't in the funeral hall. We in the church.
Right.
So it was a lady on the front row, last one on the right. I wish I could stand up so y'all could see me, how this woman was working. She was the one that she went to the choir people and said, I want to be in the choir. And they was like, well, can you sing? And she was like, but then try out. And she kept asking, can I be in the choir? So they just let her in. But she sits on the end because she got a bladder control problem. Because I noticed that she kept going back and forth to the bathroom and she needed some assistance. So she needed those, what you call it, serenity pads? The pins.
The pins.
But they got the extra moisture holder. She could have lasted another 30 minutes. But, you know, okay. She probably thinking, I already got a UTI. I'm just telling you, it happens. It happens. So here's what I'm telling y'all. She had on her robe and her full garb. For the funeral that particular day, they only requested that you had to wear a white shirt and black pants, but she came in fully dressed. To which I'm texting Chico, do you think she wear this shit to the grocery store when she leaves from here? She don't take that robe off. And so, look, I'm texting this to him, and because she ain't singing. Everybody else is like, you know, going into it and hallelujah, clapping. She like this. She ain't said a word. But then when the soloist come up, she want to stand up there behind the soloist. To your point, with the gay man with the tambourine, you need to leave that alone. You can't. That's not right. You gotta leave this stuff alone, and you can't let everybody. You know what I'm saying? See you in that situation.
Right.
The other thing I noticed is that when they pass the envelope, I think she's only putting $5 in there, like once a month.
That's probably all she got.
Once a month. But I told Chico, I guarantee you, she wearing that robe and that satchel that got, you know, the church name and the choir on it. And she be telling people at the grocery store, you know, I'm in the choir. She get on the MARTA bus, on the handicap one.
She the
on the handicap
director
one.
at the store.
Oh, what? Don't you tell her she ain't been leading.
She the choir
She lead the hymn and everything. Talking about they need me. She the one that show up. She the one that show up at choir practice with that robe and the thing around her neck. Talking about something. I don't know why y'all didn't come prepared. Bitch, you don't sing. The fuck you mean we don't come prepared?
Talking about she need a cup of tea. Get her
right, get her voice together. And then she doing this in the bathroom. Something. She ain't doing la la la. She ain't doing none of that. She in the bathroom talking about and then doing this one right here.
That's an allergy, ain't it?
And talking about something, I'm a little off this week. No, bitch, you been off the whole time you been in the choir. Okay? All right, I'm gonna leave y'all alone. Let's talk about the mothers of the church. You know, that's an auxiliary.
Them the worst ones.
All of them think they can cook. And this is where Pearl come in. Now, you know, I wouldn't eat her potato salad. I think them eggs she got in there is old. And then Ruth be like, I wouldn't eat her pie neither because she put too much cinnamon in it. And it made me sneeze. And then next thing you know, I got the gout. Bitch, you can't get gout from no cinnamon. And then they go on to say, and you know her husband still liking that other woman that come to church too.
They show me gossip like
the mother's auxiliary of the church ain't shit. It is the hen house. I'm trying to tell y'all got to get out of this because they come. Let me tell you what else they do. Y'all notice every Sunday when they sit together, they trying to outdo. So they might say this week we gonna wear white. So guess what they do? They outdo each other with the flower.
And the hat.
That fly, I saw a lady the other day with a fucking birds of paradise fly. That motherfucker flew out like that. I said, wait a minute. Orchids on both sides. I've seen this, but the ones that go hell over heels over a Gerber daisy, don't you mess with her. She got a full bouquet right here. And when you hug her, you go in to hug her, right? And one of them damn flowers fall off. Oh, she mad. Pick that flower up. I'm going to need some Stitch Witch.
You can't be hugging me so tight.
Don't be hugging me like that. I told you just to lean in. You ain't got to mess my flower up. Then they, okay.
But they talk about everybody.
Wait a minute. This the part that tripped me the fuck out. How your kids doing? Oh, they fine. You know, one live in Florida and the other one live in Detroit. And they be so busy with their big time jobs. That's why they can't come here no more. No, bitch. Your kids are in jail. Right now, they in the feds. So, and when you say in Florida, they just getting transferred from one prison to another. And that's why you can't see your grandkids, and that's why you can't see your children, and that's why they ain't been to none of the revivals this summer, and why they ain't sitting nothing to pastor.
Yeah.
Read.
Yeah.
Read.
And they be talking about each other to myself.
You know his son.
right. You know her
that's
damn
as soon
son
as
in jail. I don't know
as
hell she always talking about that.
let me tell you something. As soon as they walk away from that lie right there,
Mm-hmm.
Pearl be like, now you know them kids in jail.
I don't know why Bertha be lying.
Talking
like
about,
that.
and we could have just took
Hell.
up a collection to put something on their books, but she lies so
How
damn much.
Big time job. What's
You know, and she out there driving that. Look, she out there driving that Cadillac and didn't pay for no damn lawyer. Can you believe it? And I bet you they don't start smoking cigarettes and turned into that Muslim stuff. And now they can't come back. If they come back Muslim, we know for sure they done been to fucking prison. Pearl, stop. The other thing I don't like about them damn mothers is them damn white shoes, that's pumps, but they feet don't go to the back. You know what I'm talking about. They got a little about 2 inches in the back that's just gapped out. That they comfortable though.
Mm.
But her stocking, she trying to tell me that her stockings got her sliding down them little bit ass pumps. But her feet is wide. So I asked her, what kind of shoe, where you get this from? Oh, and it's always going to be Dillard's or Macy's. Those are JCPenney. And, or Payless, which is going out of business. So now is the time, mothers of the church, to go get your white shoes because they come in wide. And you know, Bertha is going to come up because she a big woman and her kids been selling dope forever. And guess what? They ain't been to jail yet.
Yeah, they ain't got
So
caught.
guess what? She gonna get all her pumps. Had to pay less, liquidation sale. So y'all up there tripping. But she gonna have her pumps, but she needs to order them in 2 more sizes. And then what make it so bad, they talking about some these shoes comfortable. But then they be looking at the usher board like, that bitch got on SAAs. Do you know what I'm talking about? Them nurse shoes. That's what they are. They call SAS. And when you was little, and if your grandmama had a pair of these shoes, even though she wasn't no nurse, she don't even like going to the hospital like that. But you better damn sure believe that she was going to Cumberland Mall with them damn SAS on her feet because she got a long way to go. All the mothers of the church have a handicap sticker, even though all of them can walk. You know I'm telling the truth, Reed. Everybody in the mother of church done apply for, and then look, they done made copies. Because they kids know how to get that printer. They done made copies, and they got it on regular paper, and they hanging that shit in the window, talking about it's legit. And then they get out the car limping. I don't want to hear this shit, mothers of the church. Y'all got to get y'all own section in the parking deck. Stop using people. I really want them to focus on finding out what size dress they really wear. Because them sleeves are wide and they come all the way down another 4 inches past her nails.
Wide and long.
Now, the other thing is the chip nail polish. You knew you was coming to Sunday service. You could have asked that little grandchild of yours that's been playing on your damn phone to get that nail polish pulled off and paint them shits blue again. I don't know what it is with these old ass women painting their nails dark blue. This is an epidemic. All right.
And stop bringing them diamond crusted clip-on earrings.
No. Let me tell you what the mothers of the church do. Don't let it be no wedding. they got on Zsa Zsa Gabor and Elizabeth Taylor rhinestone necklaces. Woo! And them draping, dangling earrings that's pulling on that long ass hole that they got. Because they told them for 50 years that their first hole was gonna hurt, but she gonna get used to it. So her earlobe, them holes be like 2 inches long on the side of her neck. And then some of them do. Y'all remember when they used to have Monet? Them earrings and riches. They had Monet. They were fake, but they said they were silver with gold plates on it. Them things was heavy in some instances. So I think what had happened was they had pulled that first hole down. So they done got it split now, okay? So they done went to the second hole, and now they got the second hole with them fake ass rhinestones dingling from it. It looked like a fucked up chandelier that done fell off to the side. Oh, that's what it is. They crystals. Okay. Okay.
Damn crystal.
And you know where they got it from?
That's glass.
The B&B Beauty Supply. B&B Beauty Supply over in Union City. Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa. That brings me to another point, people. Stop thinking that if you put some clear nail polish on them stockings, that run is not... Rick over here dead. Is that run is gonna stop? Bitch, I have seen most of y'all with the biggest holes, and it look like baloney coming out of your damn side because y'all got a hole this big on the side. I'm gonna put some clear nail polish on it. It ain't gonna run no more. Lies you tell. Okay. It don't work. All right. Pastor and pastor wife. Why she gotta have her own parking space? I've come up with a solution. She want to ride with Pastor, but he don't want her to ride with him because he got to go pick up his girlfriend, okay? And she just sit on the third row trying to throw shit off, okay? But everybody know who the girlfriend is. While first lady be up there like this.
She showed me said that like he must be out here.
In the pool pit like this. But then she want her picture taken, passed away. She like to get a picture taken after service. And the girlfriend steady saying, texting him, I'm ready to go. Y'all got to do better. Okay, best friend just said, someone come get her. Why the church got to pay for pastor to get his hair done? Not cut, done. Again, we not going to talk about anybody that's gone long. Anybody that's become a bishop.
Recently,
or changing worlds.
Yeah. Not about changing the world.
No. What's the other one that does that? I mean, hairdressers. These people are ordering what's that Moroccan oil, okay, to try to slick back. And they trying to get the edges, but the kicker is that black Beijing black dye that you done put in your head.
That Beijing black.
And then look, and edge the hell out of that beard right with that razor, okay? Why pastor need a dressing room? Your ass should have just wore black to the church. But see, I think the dressing room is so that him and the girlfriend can do something before and after. Or my personal favorite, him and the boyfriend can do something before and after. Just saying.
Somewhere to offload.
Reload and offload. I'm with it. Me and Layup know. Rick ain't been to
sometimes pastor need
a relief to give him some oomph before he hit that poop. Because sometimes, let me tell you what else. He got to get his voice ready, Reed. So he hollers it in the beginning. He be like, look.
to church. You don't know nothing about
No,
this.
you don't go to church, Rick. That's your problem. You don't go to church. And church I be going to, look, the other preachers that I really appreciate, I ain't gonna lie, is the ones that had a curl. Look, they have be like Jasper Williams, that bald spot right here. But then all of this is George Jefferson. That thing foolish, because he will pick that shit out, but he'll get in the church with a full-blown towel. Not a hand towel, not a handkerchief. He goes with a full-blown beach towel around his shoulder, and he gets the sweating up there. He tells me, come on, y'all, I need to head. So he got to prep himself, Reek, before he hit that. So that's why he got to have a dressing room.
That's right. He got to be ready.
So when he hollering, it's done warmed up.
So, because he know the motherboard going to be like, Pastor, how long this goddamn service going to be?
Well, not just that, but he, now, they mother auxiliary be like, didn't he preach? And I'm saying, did you understand a word that was coming out that fool mouth? Because he was spitting so hard. This tripped me out. Can y'all please stop? I had this listed later. Please stop sending the pastor up, the associate pastor up there to do the prayer. Why? Because they say, God. Oh, God. Please make sure the family is okay today, God. And I just want to make sure, God, that everybody goes to the highways, byways, and triways, God. What the fuck is a triway? Make sure, God, that I'm going to hell. So don't worry about that. I done already Vandango. I got me a leather seat. Mama Crease, I promise I'm going to do better. Maybe you can pray for me so I can go with y'all. But right now it's looking like I'm going downstairs. So.
You know what it is, though?
What?
He be saying, oh, shit, this is my chance.
Right. This is my chance to prove that when Pastor die, I'm next. God. I ain't never. No. But do y'all know that they also give all the readings to the people that got lisp? God is love. So I'm sending Chico text messages like, did you know that goth is love? And my cup overrunneth. No, your cup did not. And then, oh, I'm sorry, overflowed. Why you gonna say that? I'm gonna talk to y'all today about the 23rd Psalm. That's not how you say any of that. And we need to start a Hooked on Phonics group for the church so we can go on and make sure we practicing these damn passages before we go up there. Because it's making us look bad. Especially when we have white people come to our church to visit. They be like, see, I see why we don't come out here. I only came out here because Betsy from my job said to show up. And I ain't want her mad at me because she bring muffins in the morning. Okay. I went through that. Some other church problems that I think make church people mad. This is some shit I had some issues with, Reed. Why do y'all have a building fund and ain't no L? Y'all done raised $63,000. 56 of it is in the bank. We don't know what the difference is, okay? The thing that fucked me up about going to an old church that got a building fund was they buy used Bibles, Reed. Some of them been placed in there by the Gideons. Some of them is King James Version. Yes. So you could be, they go to calling out a scripture and everybody turn to it. And it's two totally different scriptures.
And it's some in the
thou with God for us.
It's some in the margin say, this a bunch of bullshit.
Opulence. No, the ones that trip me out the most is the ones that's in red.
Yeah.
The red writing ones and then they go back to black. So my question is, King James was a pimp, and I'm trying to tell you right now, he wrote that to get his own credit. So right now, King James family is still getting paid from y'all buying his used books and his new edition books. Okay? Mimi bought your Bible. Baby, let me tell you something. You ain't got a legit Bible if you ain't got that gold glitter on the side. Let me tell you that now. Friends supposed to give you a Bible, or personally they supposed to pass the Bible down. So the question is, and Will Ferrell kind of put this into perspective in the movie Step Brothers. Who gets the family Bible when the family breaks up? I don't know the answer to that, but I don't necessarily mean it should be the oldest, because they probably the ones that's done got locked up in the penitentiary and they going to go Muslim anyway. So might as well give it to the youngest child.
Well, I'm the oldest and I got out.
Go ahead. Okay, the other thing is, do you notice that your grandmama done wrote down personal business in the Bible? Like, we don't know if that's their daddy, but that's what they say here on the birth certificate. Because back in the day, they didn't have like birth certificates for Negroes. So they would write down in the Bible when somebody died, when somebody got married, when somebody was born. So your birth certificate was the Bible. So your grandmama wrote on there, well, we think such and such Sims is the daddy. But then he kind of looked like Sim's brother. And you read the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? And it's the family Bible. Some pages done been torn out, and then you see numbers on some of the other Bibles. What my granddaddy done went to play them, because he done went and got him a Three Wise Men guidebook to play his 3 digits. You know what I'm talking about? The number books that be up there by the Indian grocery stores. You know what I'm talking about. They sell number books in Newports.
I don't know.
Repass committee. Why y'all don't use them gloves like you supposed to? Why can't y'all just get regular medical gloves versus them loose ass gloves that y'all been fixing stuff here, shaking people's hands with the loose? I seen it, and I don't think y'all should be serving nobody's food. Okay, just go ahead and just tell people I wash my hands, and then just keep it moving, because.
I had to get some people that wash their hands.
Right. Somebody just came. Portia, thank you. Dream books. That's what they call the 3 Wise Men. And it's a Lucky 7 one out there, too. It's an Indian one out there that's giving real big numbers. And, yeah, we should be paying attention to that. But, and do y'all know that there is a number club in the church? They just don't talk about it. They go outside in the parking lot and compare them numbers. I personally feel, okay, this is my last one. I personally feel like the only person I trust at the church is the oldest woman in the church. And she still makes the pound cake and them rolls for any event that the church have.
That's the only one you trust?
Because she wraps it up in that good aluminum foil.
The thick kind.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It don't say great value. She said, oh, this is Reynolds.
And she always say, don't nobody get no cake for pastor.
Oh, and I'm about to slice it real thin so everybody can get some. And don't ask me what my recipe is, because I ain't never giving it up. It's in that damn Bible that you wrote up, that you said such and such daddy. You don't think that's they daddy. So the recipe is in that damn Bible, so you might as well get it up. You got about 2 more years, so you know. So that's what I got for y'all today. Wasn't a whole lot. I was kind of on one. So, yeah. Other than that, I want y'all to share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, call your mama, tell her. It's limited cussing in some of these, but you can watch us on Live 365, SoundCloud, YouTube, Facebook, sometimes a little bit on Instagram. But you can also go to my blog at https://figuredout.blog, and you can see some of the shows as well there. And you can also buy the book. The book is for sale still. And Reek is in the process of reading book 2 before it has been published. And I don't even know what her thoughts is on that, but let me just tell you this. It's a cliffhanger. So y'all stay tuned. Let me know what y'all need, and I'm going to be out in here next week. Shout out to Sandtown Pub, because I know y'all lies. We going to come to the Sandtown Pub. Trust and believe that, and we going to get lit. Yes, we gotta we gonna get the logistics and Jan. We gonna be down there with you at the Sandtown Pub drinking Bahama Mamas. And doing the show. All right, good people. Y'all have a good week. Tune in next Tuesday, and I will see y'all later.
All you ladies pop your pussy like this. Shake your body, don't stop, don't miss. All you ladies pop your pussy like this. Shake your body, don't stop, don't miss. Just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it now. Lick it good, suck this pussy just like you should. Right now, lick it good, suck this pussy just like you should. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy